This week's show is sponsored by Celebrate Vitamins, providing the optimum level of vitamin and mineral supplementation that's tasty and affordable. Get all of your favorite Celebrate products at CelebrateVitamins.com. This week's episode of Bariatric TV is sponsored by Bariatric Advantage, the most complete line of micronutrient replacements specifically designed for the weight loss surgery patient. Help support the show by ordering your Bariatric Advantage products directly from the BTV e-store.
Hiya folks, welcome to BTV. I'm Linda.
And I'm Tony. What do we have for you this week? No, it doesn't say that.
Why drive when you can walk?
Sergeant Shepard returns.
Ch-ch-ch-change. No, that's wrong.
Ch-ch-ch-ch-changes.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's it.
And you have miles to go. Before surgery, I hated to walk. I'd circle the parking lot for as long as it took to find the closest parking spot.
And if someone suggested I walk to the store, or anywhere for that matter, I'd suggest they take a long walk off a short pier. Walk west till your hat floats.
As a freak, you know you have really hit the mark when you're freaking walking everywhere instead of driving.
And Linda Eves did just that. When it comes to walking, she had this to say. I woke up this morning and had the idea to walk to the train instead of driving. 4 miles and 1 hour and 13 minutes later, I freaking did it. And it was fun. I want to do more. And oh my God, I didn't die. And boy was I thirsty afterwards.
Linda, that's a fabulous I freaking did it. Congrats, an awesome job on keeping hydrated.
We shall now walk on over to the dumping ground. Oh God, it's Sergeant Shepard.
I don't feel good.
It's time for Bariatric Brigade, starring the lovely Linda Shepard as Sergeant Shepard, and Tony Tao as everyone's favorite military misfit, Private Tao. On this week's episode, the easy way out.
19. 20.
Now hold it right there, Private Tao.
Yes, ma'am. Sergeant.
Well, Private Tao, I hope this will help to refresh your little pea-sized memory banks the next time you want to suggest that weight loss surgery is the easy way out. Now you want to tell me why some candy ass like you might think a silly thought like that?
Well, Sergeant, the rest of the platoon was saying that it's impossible to gain your weight back after surgery, no matter what you do.
That's a bunch of malarkey, Private Tao. There's more ways to gain your weight back than there are tuna choices on a sushi menu. For starters, you can snack all day long and be as big as a beluga in no time flat. Don't exercise and you're right back to needing a shoehorn to get your butt in a restaurant booth, Porky. You gotta follow the program. Do we understand each other?
Yes, ma'am. Sergeant.
And you wanna talk about fun? Let's talk about foamies. You think it's happiness fulfilling to be out with friends for dinner, and the next thing you know, you look like a Rottweiler that's been chewing Alka-Seltzer.
Well, no, Sergeant. Sergeant, but at least you'll never be hungry again.
Private Tao, is that what those olive-drab morons in your platoon told you?
Yes, Sergeant.
And you believed them?
Yes, Sergeant.
Private Tao, you're dumber than a bag of hammers. There's times I'm so hungry I could eat the south end of a northbound mule. Surgery ain't no magic bullet. I'll bet those brainless nitwits you're bunking with didn't even tell you about your hair, did they?
No, Sergeant.
Well, do you like those lovely auburn locks, Private?
Well, yes, ma'am.
Well, that's too damn bad. Your hair's gonna fall out faster than crap through a goose. You're gonna have a shower drain that looks like it's got two long-haired gerbils making porno films on top of it. Oh, and let's not forget, before you even have surgery, you get to fight with your insurance company for coverage.
But my insurance company covers surgery.
Sure it does. Right after you diet for 6 months, have proof of 27 known comorbidities, and build a replica 1964 T-Bird out of popsicle sticks, toothpaste, and juicy fruit gum. But after you do all that, get your surgery, lose all the weight, then you're gonna be happy, right?
Well, of course, Sergeant.
Wrong, numbnuts! All of life's little worries are still gonna be there. Money problems, relationship issues, worrying about whether or not the chihuahua pissed on the azaleas. Those medics work on your gut, not your noodle. This ain't no easy way out. You're gonna have to work at this, Private.
Okay, Sergeant.
Are you ready to work at this, Private?
Yes, Sergeant.
Then quit lounging around like you're on a cruise of the Mexican Riviera and get to work!
Welcome to Altered Realities.
So you've had your surgery and things are starting to change. Some of you may find yourselves thinking you're actually going crazy.
And since we have a lot of folks in our forums right now who are waiting for surgery or just had surgery, we thought it would be a good idea to let you in on a few things.
For starters, right after surgery, your body will be dealing with a nutritional deficit. That, coupled with all the body image changes, can help make for a difficult journey, even for the strongest of minds.
The weak-willed ones will go first.
Yeah.
Sometimes the rapid weight loss phase can trigger depression, even in those with no history of mental illness.
On top of this, you have oodles of estrogen stored in your fat cells. When you lose weight rapidly, that estrogen is released and you get to experience what we aptly name in episode 6, WLS puberty.
If you haven't seen that episode, look in the show links below. We'll link you to it so you're in the know.
You're sounding Dr. Seuss.
Low estrogen triggers the brain to release MAO, an enzyme in the brain that breaks down and destroys serotonin. Not a good thing, as serotonin is the chemical in your noggin that makes you happy!
It releases the chairman of the Chinese Communist Party?
Happy!
Mao!
Mao.
In short, low estrogen means more MAO. More MAO means less serotonin. And in the end, less serotonin means a less happy you.
And let's face it, after surgery there are so many changes that even if you have all the estrogen you need, you still may struggle a bit.
Just know that after surgery, you may have unexplained bouts of anger or sadness.
You may be dealing with body dysmorphia or food grief. Where's my best friend? I brought you all here today to mourn the passing of my mushroom Swissburger.
You may find yourself going a bit wild.
We see so many posts about this stuff on our forums that we just want you to know that all of this is normal. There's nothing wrong that can't be fixed.
If you're feeling exceptionally poor, mad, or sad and you can't seem to snap out of it, talk to a professional and get some help.
There's no reason to suffer when there are perfectly good ways to help you navigate the troubled waters that accompany all these changes.
And after you get yourself all healthy and happy, how about we freak on?
Lovely, my dear.
Once again this week, we scour the interwebs for sites that are perfect for you freaks. And this week, after all the searching, we wound up with miles to go.
So you didn't find anything?
No, we wound up with miles to go.
Okay, so how many more miles to go until you find something?
No, you dork. Miles to Go is what we found. And you can check it out at milestogo.squarespace.com. It's a fantastically informative blog written by a gal named Julia.
At over 300 pounds, Julia had her gastric bypass in 2006, and since then she's lost 160 pounds. After that, she finished all the required training to become a certified bariatric support group leader and a certified bariatric coach.
She is definitely my kind of gal. She offers information and tips from pre-op to post-op in a very easy to read and straightforward manner.
Tips on cruising the aisles at the grocery store and what stuff to stock up on.
Tips for life, skin issues, menu planning, dealing with emotions, and one of my favorite sections, recipes. Basically, Julia's little corner of the blogosphere is a killer read.
And there's so much information here, we guarantee you hours of informational fun.
She even walks you through poaching an egg, if you choose to do it that way. Me, I bought me an egg cooker, because that's how I roll.
So go check out Julia. I'll bet you'll find her blog addresses most of the things you've been thinking about. What the heck is that? Does that mean it's time to say goodbye again?
Afraid so, sweets. But they all know they can visit us on the forums at bariatrictv.com/forum.
And visit our sponsors to load up on good stuff and help support the show.
And by the time they get done with all of that, we'll be back.
Stay freaky, my friends.
Now you want to tell me why some candy ass like you might think a Lily
Welcome to BTV.
have proof of 27 known comorbidity. Blah, 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 blah.